Okay, this is a crash out post. I'm currently crashing out. Sorry in advance. Women, do not get married and have kids unless you plan on and are capable of becoming a single mom.
Don't end up being a single mom like me. And I'm about to get really honest with you.
Guys, don't get married. Don't have children. I have a story for you.
This is going to sound crazy, but I don't want my children back. It's not because I don't love them. I love them so much. I love them wholeheartedly. I love them beyond comprehension. But I don't want my children back.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Cynthia here, and guys, you're welcome to today's video. This video is a very emotional, very sensitive one, and the reason why I'm making a video about this is just to spread more awareness of things like this that keep going on in our society. Now guys, motherhood is often painted as the most beautiful journey a woman can experience, which for some it really is. But what happens when the reality doesn't match the picture perfect versions we see on social media? Today guys, we're going to be looking at how single moms have opened up about their struggles and the regrets they carry. Now, without wasting too much time, because this video is going to be a long one, let's quickly get right into this video.
Don't end up being a single mom like me. And I'm about to get really honest with you, and I'll try not to ramble because I tend to overshare. Anyways, I am 35. I have 3 children, ages 14, 12, and 2. I have 5 sources of income. And I'm still struggling. I have a support system. My family, my friends, their fathers are mostly in their lives. But I'm not the single mom who just doesn't have anybody. I'm not her. And I feel sorry for her because even though I have the support, I'm still struggling. Anyways, I take full accountability for the role that I played in getting me to single momhood. However, I didn't get here by myself. So I'm about to have a conversation with you that I wish my parents would have had the tools to have with me, because I don't blame them. They only taught me what they could. They parented me the only way that they knew how, and they did a great job. As a parent, I totally understand. However, I am a parent living in the age of social media, so I can only take so many tools that my parents used with me into this new generation, because the type of parent you have to be now, nobody's entered this territory before. And first of all, I have to be different personalities for each child that I have. So yeah, I've got at least four personalities, because one for each of my kids and then my own. And then yeah, other personalities come into play, and I should probably get that checked out. But anyways, moving on. So yes, I did the premarital counseling. And this video is for the ladies who desire marriage, who desire kids, family, and the whole nine. This video is for is to tell you, do not rush. Do not rush into this. I got married because we had children, and that was almost 10 years ago. We only lasted for 2 years in the marriage, and we did it because we thought that was the next step. Yes, we loved each other, blah, 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 but love is not enough. We thought that was what happens next, that we were living in the age where you had kids, you got married, or you got married, you had kids. You do the things. You do the things, and that's what your parents teach you. But no, that's not how it works. My parents didn't teach me how to be a wife. My parents didn't have the in-depth conversations. We went into it in premarital counseling with our counselors, but I wasn't emotionally mature enough, or even had gone through certain things to even know how I would feel, or even know how to answer certain questions that they were asking me. I was just answering based on what I knew at the time. But had I known what I know now, honey, I wouldn't have gone through with it. I was not ready to be married. I did not know myself. I only knew how to be a mom. I joined the military at 17 years old. Yes, I had my fun, party, did the things, but I also became a young mom at 21. So there was still a lot of life that I had not lived yet. And I became a parent. So although I was asked those tough questions, like I said, I didn't know how to answer them for real. And coming from a place of maturity, coming from a place of experience, I did not know. When you become a partner, when you become a parent, you are no longer living for just yourself. And you need to live for yourself first. You need to do all the things. You need to sit with yourself. You need to cry with yourself. You need to go through breakups. You need to travel. You need to find your career. You need to accomplish your goals. Because when you become a parent or a partner, all that stops and you lose you. You lose you and everything that you wanted to do, or even thought you might want to do, or even didn't even know that you wanted to do it. You don't even come to realize those things until much later. And now it's too late. Well, it's not too late. It just becomes a lot harder. It becomes extremely difficult to, one, have the time to reflect and think about your goals. Two, attack your goals. Three, accomplish your goals. Sit with yourself. Ask yourself, why do you want to be married? Or do you want to be married because you just see it on social media? Do you want to be married because you're lonely? Do you want to have kids because you were told that you didn't want to have kids and you just want to figure it out, or you just want to try, or I don't know, or because your parent died and now you just want somebody else to love, or you just want somebody else to love you? Those are the deep questions that I'm talking about. And sometimes you might not even figure that out unless you go to therapy. People are out here having children and they don't even know why they're having children. People are out here having sex and they don't even know if they would keep the child if they got pregnant. Hear me, sis, or sir, or bro, whoever is watching this video. Don't go messing up somebody else's life because, well, not messing it up, interrupting someone else's life, and you haven't done the work on you yet. Know that if you are entering into something, that you can make this person's life better. And if they aren't on the same page or on the same wavelength as you, you better exit that situation, or they're going to bring you down as well, no matter how much y'all love each other. You have to both have done the work, you have to be on the same page with each other, because this ain't what you want. It's just not. And people tell me, oh, you're doing such a great job. On the outside, yeah. On the inside, I have my days. On the inside, I want to be married again, for sure. I want my kids to see me being loved properly. I want my sons to have a great example of how a man treats a woman, how a man treats himself. I want a foundation that has God in it. I want to travel. I want somebody to match my goofiness. I want all the things that you see other couples having, but I sit here and I try not to ruminate in that because they're going through their own battles, I'm sure, because life is not perfect. Let me tell you. All these people smiling on it, no. I refuse to believe that they're that happy. There's something going on that you don't see. Do not get caught up in this social media stuff, because it will destroy you. It will set you back. So yeah. If nobody's had that conversation with you, I hope me having this conversation with you has helped. It's got you thinking. It's snapped you back into reality or whatever.
She made a lot of valid points. I'm sure some women that are old in the game, been married for so many years, can even relate to some of the things she's saying. But there was something she was saying initially in the video, it didn't sit well with me. She constantly blamed her parents for her situation right now. I loved when she said her parents gave her all they could. So give them some grace. Parents then did not know that we'll be in this age and time to equip us for what to see in this age and time. But then again, guys, she makes 5 sources of income, she has support systems, and she said she's still struggling. See this motherhood of a thing, you have to be sure that that's what you want to get yourself into before you get yourself into that.
Tell you young girls what nobody's gonna tell you. You got fucking 3 kids at 24 years old. You're getting ready to struggle. You're getting ready to cry. You're getting ready to be depressed. You're getting ready to want to
Hey, it's me. I'm her. I'm the girl that she's talking about in the video. I'm not specifically, I don't know her. She doesn't know me. So she's not talking about me, but I can relate. I'm 23 and I have 3 kids and I'm fucking struggling. This shit is not peaches and rainbows. This shit is hard. I would not wish this life on my worst enemy. The life that you pictured and had and wanted and was promised, is you're not going to get it, babe. Let it the fuck go. Some people do get lucky and they have men that stick around or have this big village. A lot of us aren't lucky like that. Like I said, I have friends that could drop their baby off to anybody. Guess what? They got 1 baby or 2 babies. I have 3 kids. Don't nobody want to watch 3 kids, 3 little babies that still need their diaper change. Nobody want to do it. Sorry. Everybody that was when you was pregnant, oh, I'm gonna get the baby, I'm gonna do this for the baby. What are people at? Them people don't give no fuck. Like she said, there's gonna be times when you off yourself. Y'all look at this. Literally, I stayed in the hospital for a whole fucking week because I had an overdose. I overdosed because I literally did not want to be here no more. I didn't have a pulse for 11 something, almost 12 minutes because I didn't want to be here. I felt like it's not worth being here because guess what? Yes, I cry myself to sleep most nights. Most nights I am fucking stressed. My hair's falling out. Y'all have videos. I'm insert them if y'all want to see them. But I should not be 23, literally brushing my hair to the point my shit falling out. I gotta keep cutting my hair. This is not the life I wish on my worst enemy. And yes, this shit get ugly. And yes, I post. And yes, all that. But behind closed doors, this shit is ugly as hell. I would not wish this shit on nobody at all. Like she said, don't have no fucking kids. Love is not enough. These niggas don't give no fuck. They don't care. And I have 1 baby daddy. I don't have multiple baby. I have 1 baby daddy. That nigga don't give a fuck. That nigga be around when it's beneficial. That nigga be around when the shit going, when he feel like when he need me. That's what really is. Fuck, as long as a motherfucker accepting the bare minimum, we cool. And it feel like for me, on the flip end of that, I be accepting the bare minimum and the little pieces of shit because I just be wanting help. Because guess what? I don't got no big village of people that's gonna come and stuff for me and my kids. Fuck, so I'm accepting the littlest fucking piece of shit. Fuck, over nothing, just for some fucking help. Because guess what? When I ain't accepting that, the nigga gone, disappear. Where the fuck he at now? Fuck, on with the next bitch and her kid. It's really mind blowing to me. And only thing I gotta say is y'all listen to her. This shit is really fucking hard. Nobody cares. The same nigga that you land on your back for don't even give a fuck if you eating at night. Fuck. Same nigga that you doing all this for can't even help you fucking your kids move. Like, y'all, some people do get lucky. Some people, like I said, some people get lucky, and some people do have this fantasy life, and some people get lucky and blessed with good men, but y'all, it's not worth it. Look at me. I look a fucking mess right now. That's what I'm doing. I just dropped my kids off at daycare. I still have to go home and unpack because they can't fucking just be anywhere. But guess what? I also need to DoorDash and make some fucking money because my tank is on E. Like, it's hard. Don't nobody want to hire me because I can't work on weekends because I have nobody to keep my kids. I can't stay past certain times because guess what? My kids have to be picked up at a certain time or they're going to charge me for it. And guess who's going to pay the late fees? Nobody but me. It's hard, y'all. It's hard. I would not wish this on nobody. Y'all, fuck them kids. Fuck them kids. And if you got one kid, stop at the one kid. This shit is this society, this life is too hard to be having 3 kids with no help. I would not wish this on nobody. Like I said, look at me. All the extra money I get, it ain't going to get my nails done. It ain't going to get my hair done. I do that shit by myself. And guess what? I barely have time to do that. So it be feeling like a motherfucker, I don't know. Just listen to her and listen to me. If you like, cause I was reading the comments, some of them was saying, oh, you're not 23 though. You don't know how it is. You don't have 3 kids. You don't have 4 kids. Well, look, I do. And I'm telling you, all that shit that y'all talking, no, she's telling the fucking truth. You're about to struggle. You're about to be fucking stressed and depressed. Just don't have no kids, y'all. Just take it from me. Don't have no kids.
It's quite a struggle. But she lost me at the part where she said she has 3 children for one man at age 23. I'm not trying to judge anybody, but like, wasn't there a time when you knew this man was just not it? Because she said after the first one he became a jerk, after the second one he became a jerk, and now after the third one, obviously he's still a jerk. So like, 2 would have been better. 2 would have been better, but like 3, this is quite a life full of struggle, I must say, because she explained everything she needed to do, everything she needed to get done. She doesn't even have money to take care of herself, get her nails done, get her hair done, you know, just feel like a girl. She doesn't even do that because of the huge responsibility 3 kids have on her. Even with 1 child, you're not the same again. Now talk of 3 with no help.
Don't have children. If you don't have kids, don't. I had kids by a person that wanted children just as much as I did. Sold me a story, everything. This was both of our first kids now. First time parents. Poured into a person, was there for them when they had nothing. Watched them chase their career, all of that was there. The moment anything had to go for me, anything I want to do, nursing school, oh, no, that takes too long, it was a problem. I put myself on hold. What I needed to do, on hold. On hold now. In the moment a person get on their feet with their kids that they don't see or even spend time with, tell the mother of their kids that they're gonna shit on them, when I wake up day and night being a mother to your kids, I just had a baby. I have a 6-month-old, 5-month going on 6-month-old, still going through postpartum, because that takes years for it to go. The moment you go do better for yourself, you tell me that you're gonna shit on me. Not only are you trying to make me feel it, but you're doing it to your kids. I have nothing to do with this and your emotions. How dare you, of a person, of a father, and of a man, because you're not that. You're not that. When it comes to another person, you're all there. Everything is there. It's all there.
And now I'm having to deal with the repercussions of things. I haven't seen my kids because my sister was willing and sweet enough to come and get my kids because my car isn't even acting right. And the moment I come to you and ask you for help, and not even a lot of help, literally small, you block me? Like, what have I possibly done for you to want to see me struggle with your 2 kids? How evil of a person. When you know I have so much going on. And all people are going to tell you is, oh, I told you so. I don't want to hear that shit. I know that I should have never took him back. I know that. But sometimes love would do that. And I asked God to remove him this time, and he did. The problem is, he wants me to suffer. Suffering is also going to suffer with his kids. But I rebuke that. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus, and I rebuke that in the spirit and the blood of Christ. That whatever is trying to come against me and my kids, it will not prosper. It will not happen. God has had me in a long time, in a long season, when I was pregnant by myself, whole pregnancy, with no help. He had me and my daughter, and he's gonna have me now. So whatever any demon, anybody, any spirit is trying to throw at us, in the name of Jesus, it will not prevail. Get married, learn a person before you have children by them. Because if you don't, and y'all are unequally yoked, that person is going to try to make you feel it. They are. Pain, hurt, anything that they went through, they're going to make you feel that.
This was a very emotional one. Like when she started praying, I could feel her pain at that moment. So she has 2 kids by the same person. One advice is don't rush into having kids. Like you feel like you're getting old, you're getting to 30, you're getting to 35. Don't rush into having kids with the wrong person. That's something that a lot of women are still regretting till tomorrow. But if you make up your mind to just have kids and get done with it, whether you get help from the father or not, you're good, then by all means go ahead and make your decision. But if you're going to rely on the father's help majorly to take care of the kids, then don't do it. Because they can be very disappointing. I mean, obviously, some people get really lucky, really, really lucky. But what happens to the others that don't get lucky?
A single mum's point of view, you don't get to enjoy motherhood. So I was just on my For You page and I came across this video. I want to get her name correct. I think it's Michelle Renee. I don't know, but I'm going to tag her in this because I saw her video about her talking about the reality of when you're a single mum, you almost get robbed of the opportunity to enjoy motherhood in its entirety. And I think it's such an important topic to speak about, and it's something that I always voice to like my friends or like my family about, like feeling like I got robbed on my first experience. And I think it's just so interesting. I think when you're a single mum, your whole thing is surviving. Like you are just in survival mode continuously. Like it does not stop, like at all. Like you try to be in the moment, you try to make sure that you're enjoying these fleeting moments because they're gonna go so quickly and they're gonna grow up so soon. But at the same time, you are a single mom. Like part of you just wants them to grow up a little bit faster so that you can like have a moment to breathe almost. And it is the craziest thing. I feel like you feel guilty for wishing the time away, but when you're in it as a single mom, and I'm sure like when moms that have partners as well, I'm sure they have their own struggles and their own battles. I can't speak for that, but from a single mom's point of view, you don't get to enjoy motherhood in its entirety at all. Like when I see my friends who have kids and they have their partners and they're like, they just get to enjoy little moments, and I'm like, I can't even enjoy that because I am so mentally tapped out by the end of the day or by the time it's nap time. But like, it's too much. The mental load that single moms carry is so intense that you forget that like you've dreamt of being a mom, or those that haven't dreamt of it but are a mom, like you forget like to stop and enjoy it because you can't stop, because if you stop you'll crumble. Genuinely, I genuinely believe that. Like whenever people ask me how I do it, I always tell them, don't think about it, because if you stop and you think about it, you're going to break down, because it's not possible for one person to do what we do, but we somehow do it. I don't know how, but we just somehow find the energy to do it. But I commend her for speaking about her experience, because it's just so real and it's so honest, and I wish more mums were honest about that. Like I got robbed of my first experience of being a mum to my daughter. Like that, I've always dreamt about having a daughter and like having her have that relationship with her dad and stuff like that, and I got robbed of that, and I got robbed of having a partner through this, and it genuinely feels like it got taken away from me, and that was always something that I'd envisioned for my life, and having to swallow that pill of knowing that like that wasn't what was going to happen was truly hard. It was truly hard, but I didn't have a choice. I didn't have time to stop and think about it. I just had to keep going. So if any other single moms feel like that, let me know, because I feel the same.
I mean, guys, there's so many things to talk about. Some people did not want to be single moms. It just happened that they turned single moms. And obviously, nobody want this kind of life for herself, like struggling. I feel like parenthood was never meant to be a one-person job. But somehow, people just managed to change things around, and now the single moms are the ones suffering for it.
This is going to sound crazy, but I don't want my children back. It's not because I don't love them. I love them so much. I love them wholeheartedly. I love them beyond comprehension. But I don't want my children back. And I feel like I had to come over here because you guys are so sweet. And my DMs and my comments giving me reassurance that, oh, they're going to come back. They're going to, everything's going to work out and stuff like that. And I believe you. Like, everything is going to work out. However, I don't want them children back. And it's not because I don't want to take care of them or anything like that. I love taking care of them. I love raising them. But I don't want them back for another set of reasons. One, I don't have a support system. I have been raising these children with no support system. And when I say no support system, I'm not even joking. I don't have an emergency contact. When I take them to the doctor, I don't have an emergency contact. I don't have friends. I don't have family. I don't have, like, I take care of everything by myself. I don't have that. Okay? So that's one. Imagine me, one person, taking care of 3 children by myself with no support system, not even for an emergency contact. That's one. Second, I was manipulated into having my children. I was 9 months pregnant on my 21st birthday, and their dad was 33. Granted, I knew he was 32. I knew he was 12 years older than me when I met him. Or at least, like, in getting to know him, I knew he was 12 years older than me. But at 19 years old, I did not have the mental capacity and understanding to assess and realize that I was being manipulated into having children prior than I wanted to. So it was never my plan to have children at the age of 21. My plan was to finish college and go to law school. And by the time I got my bachelor's degree, my son was 6 months old. And I found myself like putting off law school because I didn't want anybody else to raise him. I was manipulated into having those children. Third, which kind of goes with the second one, is one of the ways that this man manipulated me into having these children was using the whole line that, oh my gosh, she's the only person with his last name, and if he dies, the last name's going to go with him. I don't know why that was enough But then again, I was extremely naive at the time. I was coming from so much abuse, so much trauma. I didn't know up from down, sky to ground, like whatever. So he was able to use that. And with that being said, I feel like if you want to continue your legacy, if you want to prolong your legacy, then take care of the children. Because over the last however long, this man have not contributed an increment of energy towards the well-being of the boys. Like, no financial support, no physical support, no nothing. But he wanted those children to be able to prolong his legacy. Why would I continue the legacy of a deadbeat? The only I don't even want to deal with this man, because right now he is on my phone. He's playing on my phone. I don't even know why he's playing on my phone, because you have the children. You wanted the children. I took them to you. You have their birth certificate. You have their social. You have them physically. There is no reason why you should be playing on my phone, but you're playing on my phone. Because at the end of the day, it was never about you having the children. It was about you having access to me. It was about you being able to get in contact with me. And I don't have time for that. Because this man is abusive. He's not physically abusive, because I beat his ass. I fight back. But he realized early on in the relationship that I had been through a lot, but I wasn't one of those people that went through a lot of stuff and became cold. I went through a lot of stuff and then grew in empathy. So because of that, my ability to empathize have been used as a weapon against me since the time that I met this man. Because one of the ways that he used it in the beginning was to use his mother's death as a way to connect. So I went as far as to even ask, because when I say I don't want to deal with this man anymore, I've been trying to erase any type of connection that we may have. Of course, I can't erase his children, but anything else I've been trying to erase. I set boundaries. I block him. He find ways to get on my stuff. I, at some point, thought about signing my rights over just so I never had to communicate with this man ever again. And I told the judge that. Because I am not going to change who I am for anybody. I am not going to harden my heart because someone like this want to try to weaponize my empathy, or want to try to weaponize the fact that I have compassion. So I'm not going to change who I am. I'm not going to harden. So I will just remove your access. So yeah, no, I don't want them children back. I love my children. They will never need for anything. But the only way that I will go back to raising my children, and in a way that makes sense to me, is if one, I never have to interact with this man again. 2, I changed the children's last name.
That was one tough one. This lady has mind. Hearing her speak, you can tell she's done. She's done. Even the kids cannot even bring her back. For a mother to willingly, freely give her rights over, it means she's had enough. The guilt that comes with letting another person raise your child, or the guilt might not be a better word, the uncomfortability that comes with letting another person raise your child. How torturing it can be for this woman to them it and them all what that is yet to come. No, she's had enough.
Okay, this is a crash out post. I'm currently crashing out. Sorry in advance. Women, do not get married and have kids unless you plan on and are capable of becoming a single mom. Because 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10, I don't know, statistically high, that's probably what's going to happen to you. Now, I love being a mom. I really do. And in fact, I quite enjoy, most of the time, being a single mom. This shit is not fair. The world is not set up for single moms. You will struggle. I don't care what job you have. I don't care how much you get paid. Especially in this economy right now, okay? The world is not set up for single mothers. It will be fucking hard. It will test you in ways that you didn't know that you could even be tested. You will have to fight for those kids, most likely. You will have to fight for those kids. You will have to wake up every morning and question, just real talk, if motherhood is really something that you want anymore, because these men make it so hard. They make it so hard to be a mom. They take away all of the tender moments of motherhood that you could have had, but you were stuck in survival mode. So you didn't even really get to enjoy it. You're just fucking surviving, trying to raise these kids, trying to do the best you can. And you get $250 a month. What the fuck? That is pennies. That is the gas money it is taking me to drop them off at their father's house and pick them back up. $250 a month. And my ex is a nurse. $250 a month. I'm sorry. I don't even know if I'm going to post this. These men will take everything from you. They will promise you so much. They will promise you so much. And it will feel great at first. It will feel peaceful at first. And for some fucking reason, when you have their child, they will abandon you. They will discard you. Even if they don't cheat, even if they don't do anything significant, they'll emotionally turn away from you to the point where you leave. I left. I can't be in that. It is not what we were promised. It is not what you think it is. I promise you. I promise you. And before you come on here and say, oh, well, my situation's not like that. Good for you, honey. You are in the 1% of women that are very lucky. Because the rest of us don't have that. And the rest of us become single moms. And it sucks because all I wanted was to be a mom. I love being a mom. But the best parts of my motherhood were taken from me. And in fact, the first time I got pregnant, the man said he couldn't have kids. And then fought me in court for 5 years. Fought me in court for 5 years to take away my son that he claimed in the beginning he wasn't even capable of producing because he didn't want to wrap it up at first. Yeah. Yep. I can't handle it. I can't handle this. I can't handle men anymore. Y'all are liars. You lie to women. You promise us a lot. We are objects to you. We are things that you put on your shelf. I am a human being, and my life is forever changed. My life is forever changed. I will never be the same. My youth was stolen from me. I had to put my boots on the ground and become a single mom at 21 years old. I didn't get to live. I didn't get to live. I didn't. My life is not what I wanted it to be. Not even close. But I love being a mom. I'm holding space for two things at one time. Just don't date men. We are at a point in society where we are waking up to the reality of the patriarchy, which is a very real thing that I didn't used to believe in, and I fucking do now. To what men are really like. I will never see the change in men that I need to see to feel safe enough to ever date again in my entire life. It will take too long. The change that we need to see in men will take too long. It's 100, 200 years from now. So that's my life. So just don't date men. Just don't. Just focus on yourself. And don't have kids with the wrong person. And I don't know how to tell you what man is the right man because I thought they both were. I thought they both were the right man, and they were not.
She clearly put her life on hold to be a mom. That's the thing with single mothers. Like, most of their lives are constantly on hold because they're like the only ones taking care of the kids. So no other help. They just have to take care of the kid or kids, as the case may be. I think what I'll say is focus on yourself. If you're yet to get married, if you're yet to have a child, focus on yourself, build yourself, make sure you are financially stable as an individual before venturing into marriage or motherhood. Because these two things are life changing. But yes, guys, I've come to the end of the video. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. And yes, beautiful people, if you're not subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. And if you like the video, consider giving the video a fat thumbs up. And yes, guys, I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.